Hello, good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to another edition of Come Out Things. Where, as you know, things come out. This edition is going to be a bit different because this edition is called Think. But I want to know what you think about what I'm saying, alright? So think about it. Anyway, I don't know if any of you know of this, but are you aware that a female inmate attempted to escape from the Barbados Prison Service today? So it is alleged that there are a number of fences within the institution, and it's alleged that she jumped over one of the fences in an attempt to jump the next fence. She jumped over the fence and ran onto the bus, so she was out of sight for a bit. And then it is said that she tried to get over the other fence, but however, that fence has razor wire and stuff, and since she's not as agile, she would have gotten cut, and she was eventually apprehended. But when you think about this, since we have been hearing about the prison service, have we ever heard about a female attempting to escape? Have we ever heard about so many escapes under the jurisdiction of a superintendent? You know, things got to be real bad when a female could attempt to escape. It is alleged that the person in charge of the female prison is not treating them well either. And I understand that staff are disgruntled. As a matter of fact, I could give you a little bit more to bend your ear. It is alleged that the same person who was in charge of this female when she made this attempted flight was the same person that was in charge of the inmates that get drunk. Poison and drunk too. Remember them, that escapade I spoke to you about? The guys get drunk and masturbate all inside the medical unit and do all kind of foolishness and thing. But it was alleged that the same person was in charge of this female inmate when she attempted to escape. So you know how things going. And if you have a head of an institution and the people below are not pleased, you will have low morale, you will have lower ethics, people will be disgruntled, they will sabotage you. A lot of things will happen because people are not enthusiastic about work if they're not getting proper treatment. There's alleged discrimination. There's non-payment for overtime. There's non-payment for acting in certain positions. There is a lot of supersession going on. All this kind of thing, right? So people are already disgruntled. And when I heard the minister talking about somebody got to pay for what happened with the guy who escaped the other day, I'm looking to hear that some big heads gonna roll. But the way he's talking, it looks as if they're gonna use the small fish. You understand? I don't like that song at all. You understand? Because they don't deal with favoritism and friendship. Because they look like a lot of friendship thing going on up there, right? You understand? Please, do what has to be done. Something got to be wrong. Tell me what you think about this. Now, another thing I'm going to speak about is Barbados Revenue Authority. Now, it is alleged that a lady went to the Barbados Revenue Authority to see about her land. Land left to her by her mother because she had letters of administration. Only to find out that her brother had went before her, told the people that she is dead, and got the land bill, the bills put in her name. I don't know how he's got that though, but it is alleged that he got the bills put in her name. And now she's trying to get them put back in her name. They're saying that she has to bring a death certificate. Now, obviously, she wasn't dead before, so how the brother get them in his name? But he went and said she died. And now she's gone with the death certificate and the letters of administration. She gave the letters of administration to one of the customer representatives, it is alleged, to photocopy. And the customer representative is stating that they lost the letters of administration. So something is not right there. Something is not right. You know, tell me what you think about that. I want to hear exactly what you think about that. Anyway, now it is said that the Sanitation Service Authority is going to be paying the monies owed to the sanitation service on the 23rd of this month. Okay? It is said that the money that they've been owed for so long, that has been promised for so long, is going to be paid on the 23rd of this month. So I'm waiting with bated breath to see if these people who work so hard and keep our island so clean and disease free, if they're going to be paid the money that they deserve. I want to hear what you think about that. Next, I got an issue with some attorneys. Now you have an attorney that an elderly lady went to this attorney to get a divorce from her husband of so many years because the husband dealing with somebody from another island. She'd been married for a good couple of years, and the husband decided he wanted to wait till now they're in the elderly age to play around. So she went seeking a divorce, and the attorney charged her $3,500. She paid the monies in 2 installments. I have the receipts. And when they said to go to court, for some reason, the attorney is saying that she went and she didn't see her. The lady is saying she went and she didn't see the attorney. Anyway, it's been adjourned. And it's happened in such a way that the lady know how to seek community legal services to get an attorney for her to help her with her divorce. Because this attorney has not represented her. So what she's done, she went to the Bar Association Disciplinary Committee and she filed a complaint. The disciplinary committee sent a marshal to serve her. You understand she was served somewhere in February. But you were supposed to answer within a period of time. Up to now, the attorney ain't answered yet. Up to now, the attorney has not answered yet here. You believe, I want to hear what you think. You believe that she deserved the $3,500? You believe she's entitled to keep it? You believe that for doing nothing, for just making the application, she's entitled to it? Tell me what you think. Anyway, last but not least, the solidarity tax. You remember the digital IDs when they were asking people to come in for the digital IDs, and eventually they didn't have enough people and they extended the time period. They were saying you had a deadline in which to come in for the digital IDs. The people didn't go into the amount that they wanted, and they extended the time period, and they extended the time period, and they kept extending it for a period of time. Well, this is the same thing that's happening with this solidarity fund, the 300, as everybody calls it. You see that they said they give you a certain amount of time to go in for it, and then they extended it, and then they extended it again. Something, how you think about that? Something seems wrong. If this in a survey, something wrong. Because they know you're going to give certain information relevant to it, your bank account, you're going to give a TAMIS, you're going to give all kind of things, right? If you do have those. But why extend it? You mean the government won't give away money so bad? Something ain't right. Tell me what you think about that. Anyway, there are a lot of things that happen in Barbados that we, as Barbadians, are not told about. I know that I told you about the little incident with the female prisoner. It's alleged that had a lot of shooting in Deacon's Farm today. I understand the police were involved. I'm hearing from people who live in the area that they were shooting at some guys. We haven't heard about it on the news yet, but I want to know what you think about that. Do you believe that things should be so transparent that the people, the populace of Barbados, should know what is happening? Because we live in an environment that we don't feel as safe as we used to 10 years ago. Some people are afraid to go out. Some people are afraid to leave the windows open and the doors open at night. People who a lady told me that she used to watch television in her living room, but she lives on the main road, and she don't even watch television in her living room anymore, because she said, well, guys is like not far from her. She don't know what's going to happen, so they might fly through her window. It's gotten in such a state that Barbadians are frightened even to lay on their own house steps. Anyway, tell me what you think about that. This is me for the day. Another Come Out Things. Hope you guys find it interesting. I want to hear your comments, please, and tell me what you think about that. Remember, do something good for somebody today. Keep your spirits up and your tempers down. And each of you, please, be blessed. Before I forget, I want to show Granley. He's that our driver who showed me in Baxter's Road. I remember you, Granley. Don't forget. Have a wonderful day, each and every one of you, alright? Loving you all.